The volcano in Iceland keeps erupting, it doesn't stop, and it looks like it's going to erupt for some time. Well, perhaps a few days more, because now the activity dropped somewhat to 3.2 cubic meters per second from 3.6, but it's in steady decrease line. This is how it looks today on April 18th. In the evening we have polar nights now in Iceland, so it's, despite being 8:30 in the evening, it's still bright in Iceland. And this is the view of the volcano. See, it's shooting lava, and there's lots of degassing going on from the crater walls. And this is how volcano looked earlier today from the plane when my friend flew over it with a group of tourists. It was a rather good weather day, and the lava is visible well from the top, not so much from the side, because it doesn't shoot big lava jets as before. The lava output is rather small, only 3.2 cubic meters per second. 2 days ago, it was on April 16 in the afternoon around 3:30, we witnessed the double wall collapse. The sea crater slided, interior walls of the crater slided down, and it happened twice within a short period of time. Now you see the second part slides down. Volcano collapsing literally. And then you have a lot of gases rising from. And you see lava is exiting volcano through some hole as always. Let's watch again. Boom. And now one more slide. Usually happens once, but here it happened twice. Kind of strange. And now we will go over the latest report from Icelandic Met Office. And it was published today at 1:45 in the afternoon with the title "The Land Rise Continues at a Steady Pace." The eruption at Sundhnukur crater continues and is constant. Volcano erupts from one crater a short distance east of Sundhnukur crater, the ancient crater of Sundhnukur. The lava bed continues to build up near the craters, but lava also flows in closed channels about 1 kilometer to the southeast. And there are also active areas in the lava bed opposite of Hagafell, somewhat to the south. On Monday, April 15th, the imaging team of the National Institute of Natural Sciences in the Land Survey of Iceland flew over the eruption centers, and the results of measurements flight show that the area of the lava bed on April 15th, that is 3 days ago, was 6.1 square kilometers, not big change from the last update. And the volume was 33.2 million cubic meters. The extent and thickness of the lava bed is shown on the map here, which was published by Icelandic Met Office. A map shows the extent and thickness of the lava formed during the current eruption. Purple color show the lava that has flowed in the area since December 2023. The thickest lava is the thickest right next to Sundhnukur crater. The average lava flow from the crater during the period of 8th to 15th of April was estimated to be at 3.2 cubic meters per second. There is little change in the average lava flow during the period from April 3rd to April 8th, which was estimated to be at 3.6 cubic meters per second. Now we are at 3.2, so the flow out of the volcano is decreasing and is approaching the level when it might go off below, if it falls below 3 cubic meters per second. The results of previous measurements by the imaging team of Icelandic National Institute of Natural Sciences, NI, and the Land Survey of Iceland, LMI, can be seen in the touch table. Here you see the average lava flow from the crater in cubic meters per second. It started from 234 cubic meters per second on March 17th. Then it dropped to 14 cubic meters per second on March 20th, to 7.8 on March 27th, to 6.6 on April 3rd, 3.6 on April 8th. Now we are at 3.2 on April 15th. About the same also today. And the land rise continues at a steady pace. This suggests that approximately half of the magma that is coming from the depths is accumulated in the magma chamber, while the other half is flowing to the surface at Sundhnukur crater row. There is still a risk of gas pollution from the volcanic eruption, which can cause pollution in settlements on Reykjanes Peninsula, and Icelandic Met Office advises the people in the area to monitor air quality and learn about reactions to air pollution from the volcanic eruption. So land rise continues and has been steady since early April. Model calculations from GPS records indicate the flow of magma into the magma chamber is approximately half of what it was before the eruption began last March 16th. This suggests that approximately half of the magma that is coming from the depths is accumulating in the magma chamber, while the other half is flowing to the surface. Here you can see the image of lava is traveling first into the magma, first into the magma sill, called Kvikuhólf in Icelandic, at 4 to 5 kilometers depth. Then it breaks to the surface to the east at Sundhnukur crater row. So this is the latest update from Icelandic Met Office. Some days ago, Icelandic morning newspaper published a rather interesting article regarding the location of the magma chamber in the area. It was published on April 12th, and it says that the observations by the earthquake group of the University of Uppsala in Sweden contradicts the previous ideas about the location of the magma chamber on the Fagradalsfjall. Previously, it was believed that it was located in the upper part of the mantle at the depths of more than 15 kilometers, but according to the results of the earthquake team from the University of Uppsala, it is directly on the Fagradalsfjall at the depths of about 8 to 12 kilometers in the upper part of the lower crust. So the magma is actually concentrated on the Fagradalsfjall and not really on the Svartsengi. So, and then it breaks into the sill close to Blue Lagoon, which is rather closer to the surface at about 4 kilometers, and from there it travels up at Sundhnukur. But this bigger magma reservoir is straightened the Fagradalsfjall more to the east. And the magma reservoir in question is about 10 kilometers wide and contains rather primitive magma. This is stated in the announcement of the research unit of the University of Iceland in Volcanology and Natural Hazards. The shallower magma reservoir, which sits at the depths of about 4 to 5 kilometers under Svartsengi, stores more developed magma. Magma flows from the deeper magma reservoir under Fagradalsfjall and then into the shallower one, which is the cause of the land rise in Svartsengi. The sequence of events has been such that when the shallower reservoir has become full and has received about 10 to 15 million cubic meters of magma, the roof breaks and we have an eruption. It is worth noting that the magma that emerged into volcanic eruptions in the Fagradalsfjall system in the years 2021-23 came directly from the lower magma reservoir without the travels through some additional magma still closer to the surface. The magma that has erupted at Sundhnukur crater originally came from the same chamber. There is a deeper magma reservoir, but was in touch with a shallower reservoir. Until now, the magma appears to have lingered in the shallower reservoir for about 3 to 5 weeks and evolved, becoming lighter in nature before erupting to the surface. However, this scenario seems to have changed in the current eruption. Just as in previous eruptions, magma first flowed from the deeper magma reservoir to the shallower one. When the tolerance limit was reached, the roof broke and magma flowed up through a vent to the surface southeast of Stora Skogfell. Everything indicated that everything points to that it would be a short eruption right after the eruption started, but that was not the case. Flows of magma still rise through the fissure. Land rise in Svartsengi has also started again, but at much more slower rate than before. This trend suggests that magma that is now flowing to the surface comes from a deeper magma chamber under Fagradalsfjall. The slow land rise also indicates that a small part of the magma goes to the shallower magma reservoir. So this was stated by the research by volcanologists from the University of Uppsala and also from the University of Iceland. That explains the ongoing eruption event. You can see it also on picture. Another big news: the access to 2021 eruption site had been reopened, as you see here. And you can see the volcano from Long Ridge or from 2021 cone nearby in Grindavik. It's well visible from there, so it's possible to drive to parking lots P1 and P2 in Fagradalsfjall, which is not a big distance to see the ongoing eruption. So the road to Fagradalsfjall had been reopened to public access. And also to Blue Lagoon Road is also open, from where you can also see the eruption and even launch a drone if you like. So those are the latest updates from Iceland. As you know, I have been in Malta for a few days recently, where I crashed my drone and I launched a campaign, a fundraiser campaign to buy a long distance drone. The link you will find in the description. Be well, greetings from Hungary. That's where I am right now, on my way to Iceland. Be well, God bless. As always, I will add a few bonus level videos at the end of this update. Be well, all the best to you.